What's up, watchers? And today we are looking at the top 10 best video game rap battles. So for those of you who don't know what that is, it's this guy who creates a beat and then raps the song. And he usually gets some kind of animator to do it, and the animators he gets are really talented, because all the really cool 3D animations. Sometimes it's lazier 3D animations, but I only have one of those on here. And other times it's just anime clips, but I also only have one of those on here. And then they do live action ones too sometimes. I wanted to cover all the bases. Sometimes they also just use game clips. I have one of those on here as well. But either way, this is still really good songs. So let's get to it.
Pokemon Rap Battle! Lucario versus Mewtwo. Go! If you'd outspeed me, sorry though. Coming out with the extreme speed or a flow, and now you're all alone, and Lucario has got a bone to pick with this failed clone. Should've brought your squad, sir, if you wanna stop me. You ain't on the roster, how you gonna brawl these palms with the force? Get your mom, teleport, leave a ditto for opponents, because all you do is copy. Stop what you do and assault all your stupid thoughts and your movements. Your aura speaks to me, and it says that you're messed up. Stress from the pressure are coming at the test tub of Giovanni's team. You're psychic despite you don't need to be deceived. That behind all your might, you're a pussy underneath. I'm the God-sealed dog, better be steadfast. I'll show you how a pharaoh can entomb a cat.
And would you look at that? I did not expect the match. Cause the rag is the rap when he's trapping the staff of his dead little friend. By the time his battle ends, I bet Sir Raven will rejoice, cause you'll reunite again. You think you got the inner focus, new kid? Cause I'll be the cycle cutting through it. All your record bars are a nuisance. Who you calling clone? Chicken Smash Brothers moveset. If you think you'll beat the king, you're in confusion. Your strength is a facade and I can prove it. Boost to my X4 so I gain the fight to be super effective to both of your types. You must have amnesia if you cannot see why they brought me back to the Smash as DLC. Or the off-branded me, the swap colors is all. It makes sense that you first left us all with blue balls.
You cause hysteria, I counter all your blows, and I break your barrier. The combat's coming close, in your cave you're hiding from the truth. Lucario is always dropping diamonds. You turn listeners to stone.
Just stop your lying, my Sabima's got the flow that's gonna make things violent. Crush the mind of all my foes, and I'm bored as steel. I know but everybody would play the sword and shield, will cut you out the gate for good.
I traveled through Johto, I called and caught Ho-Oh. I fought every foe with my heart and my soul. So I climbed through the Tojo and paved my own road. And up here it's just Mount Silver and gold. Time is now to fight for my title. You've had plenty battles, but this is your final. My bird's eye view, watch you try to survive. It's no wonder this mountain's named after your rival. Blazing on the mic, I spit those Charizard bars hard. Select LR start when our discharge sparks. I'm a god of the mobs, putting down heathens. My top tier team will leave this B-list defeated. So start sending tears back to mommy, Ethan. Hey you, it's gold and I'm noble. It takes a miracle to turn a mute boy vocal. And now that you've spoken, I'll lend you my potions. When your tiny rodent gets slowed by Typhlosion. I came to battle you, but I found a baby with an attitude and ego that is higher than its altitude. A blood-colored boy should be taken more serious, but they call you red cause you got nothing but periods. You think that I'd be scared of those? You say you're gold, but the only thing that's shining is your Gyarados. There's no glitch in this battle, I can't be hacked. When the softy resets, I just keep bringing the beat back. The OG champ of this gaming revolution. You're a second-gen loser, you're my baby evolution. This challenge is pivotal, but your talent is minuscule. And I can't get any higher, cause my game is at the pinnacle. You're looking lonely, Red, and checking my Pokédex. Let me introduce you to my 100 friends you never met. Yo, I only need 6 to be worshipped by the masses. I'll smoke up any foe with the way I win matches. If you think
make your fire red, then I'ma leave you in ashes. Cause gold bars are 24 karat. You can't amount to half of that, I doubled your badges.
You stole my story and persona, only changing clothes. But I don't need no master ball and pro and catching clones.
Like I did Team Rocket, I'm gonna blast you to space. Cause I think you look better with the cap in your face.
If I didn't top the market, there would never be a sequel.
If you grow up and fight me, then at least we'd be equal.
I'll stay undefeated in my isolation.
You'll be hanging on this cliff for all future generations.
Video game rap battles! Player 1, the neighbor. Player 2, Yandere-chan. Fight! In 2015, there was a lonely little nerd who set out to develop Hitman for Purr. Now let's go back to the present and I'll tell you what I see. This unfinished fetish game that can disturb the likes of me. It's gory, it's boring, it's bland and devoid. And our style more dull than Yandere does void. It's all shocks and exploits with girls treated like toys. And a psychotic bro tag who murders for boy. Ugh, disgusting, your concept's just gross. A confused special snowflake with hyper hormones. Now you come to my house, I'll trap you in a cell. Bring you down on my basement and send you to hell. You think that you're sneaky, I see where you hide. You've always got your head up, my students behind. How about I give you some info, Chan? You've got no idea what your info, Chan. Before you build your triverse and try and front with me, just remember that you needed my company.
Since I was little, I felt nothing inside. Nothing except for love for my senpai. All those between us must suffer and die. So I won't have a problem when I say goodbye. And you're one to talk far as game design goes. Your nonsensical plots as messy as your home. What's wrong? Are you sad because your family's all dead? Don't worry, when I'm done, you'll see them again. You're really insane if you think I'm outmatched by this foul Mr. Rogers with his pedo stash, going over the top with his madhouse and raps, all because that he's lost everyone that he has. And don't make me laugh, claiming you'll put me down. That's quite the joke, even for a clown. For fighting on campus, I might get detention, but losing this will be your final suspension.
Got quite the mouth. Boy, that thing runs for a chick who can't speak to the boy that she loves. I don't care who you are or what you are about. Just pack up your whack raps and get out of my house!
As if people would want to be in. Even I wouldn't hide in that giant trash bin. You'll be afflicted with chronic homesickness, cause this public nuisance has just been evicted.
Game over. Anime rap battle. Sato Kaiba versus Gary Oak. Fight!
Is this dweeb my foe? I guess Dorkfest back in show. It's just business. Rowan's intern cannot touch the CEO. When my dragons head to head with your bird's pathetic picture dead. This game set, you're not the very best. Cause at 10 you quit that very quest. Battlefull turtle could not even splash out a fire type in your big tournament match. Said you're out of your league, so went back to the lab where you measure the size of your crabbies with ash. Platinum bust down my wrist. This more sick than the crushed card virus. Try this, it'll be the second time that I ripped up Grandpa's prized possession.
If you think you'll be the victor when it's time to duel, then why's your little white dragon have his eyes on blue? This hardcore gamer thinks that I'm the dork. You took the ammo at the verse like it was Kaiba Core. In this game, if I see you doing dubious things, I'll choose Nito, cause you always lose to the king. There's no cool in this heat, I'm spitting fire on the track, cause you'll always find me coming in right before the ash. The OG champ, I'm surpassing my gramps. Ask my fans and they'll tell you Gary, he's our man. I'll eradicate to win the first verse so fast. When you come back as a ghost, you will still be Marowak. You can keep chasing green, but your cards are a joke. All that paper in your pocket won't make you as strong as an oak. And by the rating of our shows, it's funny how you may screw the rules, but we have the money.
You're a third-rate rapper with fourth-rate rhymes. With your fans and ego, I think you and Duke should roll the dice. You're no match for my divine, you're Arcanine A high. Even Wheeler furried up some more intimidating, dog.
would never know a real father. You're no god. I can tell by your voice, you're just Brock with no rocks. Now watch, I blast toys like yours with a water gun. You can only rival Yugi when he threatens self-destruct. Leave your mind crushed and stuck under the rubble. When I come to steal the win, I won't forget your brother. You are number 2, ranked against the top tier trainer. Gotta flush this turd so I won't smell you later.
Never been a champion and that shows. When you reached Indigo, you plateaued. When we clash flows, you were getting beaten down. Man, I got to get you ready. I don't need another clown. I won't need another round. Cause the cards are in my hand. I'ma put an obelisk to the very ground you stand. I'm the MO of your end. I'm a group, but we have a task. Get the jet. I need to stand or have a poke up all the ash.
I think monsters are cool, but your deck is a fluke. When the Lord of D only wants to play with this fluke. You better take a step back or I'll direct an attack with a magnitude to give your foster dad an earth badge. You're dragging on the beat. You and Lance should be best of friends, but I heard you wicked fairy, so watch out for the Pegasus. Every strategy you simulate inside your computer was gonna end when Gary was here. Kaiba's a loser.
Game over!
New map, next part. This the perfect reason for a fresh start. Got my crew behind me so I never need to stress hard. Doing all my tasks on this atlas that we best chart. Yeah, this plane we parade is just great. I mean, look at this place, it's amazing, I'm amazing. My days have no drama, we're friends on the ship. And we'll never, oh god, not again with this. Gentlemen, I called you cause a body was found. And one of us is now the reason that we have to bury.
Wow, yeah, we get it already. Just come on, tell us your story so we can catch this imposter before he leaves us all gory.
Alright, now guess where I came to the spectacle.
Yeah, it's always electrical.
Brown was laying there, I didn't see another man. So did anybody notice anything while on the cams?
Yeah, I was on cam this whole game. Yeah, and I saw how all of you played. First red and yellow ran into the engine room from where the body was. Can you explain?
Let me say I was chased by this man, he's insane. I was blasting through tests and was passing through Maine. Then he came from electrical and ran my way. And this meeting's the reason that I made it safe.
Okay, I'm being framed. Let me say off the top that this map's really new, so I'm really lost. I don't want to kill you, I followed you cause I don't know where I am and need someone I trust.
Yeah, low-key, that's fair, I still don't know this map. Green, did you see anything up with black?
In fact, he was in cargo and then headed south. That's right next to electrical. What's that about?
Check this out, I went down to the medical room and then caught the imposter. He stopped in his shoes, he was so sus, he froze up with nothing to do.
Black, that was trash, you're an idiot, dude.
Well, that's all the footage I played. Orange, where were you this game?
Guys, myself nothing this way. If you just let me speak, I have something to say.
Well, all of you were arguing, I pull up to the armory, I packed all the straps. Now it's time to do some targeting, I'll blast on your asses if you can get it together. So just figure out whoever did it, or I'll do it better. I'ma get you up on the deck and shove you all up on the ledge and popping bodies one by one and slowly fall to the abyss until somebody can admit they killed a friend today and execute them with the blanket loading on their face.
Oh my. I guess that orange is fine. If we're all innocent, what comes to mind is that it must be Green who is killing us, guys. What? If he was on cams, he didn't do tasks. And think on the map where Brown had collapsed. We know that security's right by electrical, so he's the killer. Let's get the last laugh. Anybody with me?
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
It's early, I'll vote for him.
Wait, really?
Are we sure we've ruled out the trash can?
Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it! We did it! We did it! I won Among Us! I won Among Us! I won the Among Us airship map! I did it! Ah!
Video game rap battles! Player 1, Amy Rose. Player 2, Princess Peach. Fight!
Surprise even made, so this shouldn't be tough. When you got Bowser and Nintendo always locking it up. You went 25 years without a playable game. If I'm the animal here, then why are you in a cage? With the Sonic CD and make the stereo hype. Well, Sleeping Beauty here is just a stereotype. Addicted little princess fighting dressed up like a kitten. Even all the weapons that you got belong inside the kitchen. The pain of my line's gonna aim with your eyes. That's the only rap fast when I'm making you cry. Kissing on the cheek as your extended romance. The only one who's getting action is that toad in your pants. You'll be kidnapped again before this battle will end. So write your lyrics on a letter and just mail them in. Once upon a time you were the leading lady till they made a better princess. Now you're pushing up daisies. The answer to distressing disdain. The same amount of all of your games. None. Freezer, you'll be out of the frame. Cause when I see a rose, then it starts spinning flames. Talk about relationships, I don't wanna hear it. I
least my hero doesn't always keep disappearing. You try to get with Sonic, but you never get near him. So when it comes to smashing, girl, you only got spirit. Hey, you'll never be in his heart. That is just your fanfic. You just took to DeviantArt. The simple little hunk is just a chronic liar. You're not his girlfriend, you're a Sonic writer. Stepping up to me before you're even a teen. Then you and Jubilee are gonna leave getting clean. You look into the future, so it shouldn't be hard to see the winning in this battle is just not in your cards.
Oh, rain on your rain, so let's see how you do with your powers. So when I bring down my typhoon, I crap on the stone, so when I fashion lies, so just stop. Hammer time, you scream when you're tied up. Why don't you admit that you aren't in danger? You like getting kidnapped, so travel your world and search through every castle. But sorry, your wit is in another battle.
I feel all these vibes and you know that I'll win this. Now let me get down to some personal business. I could save a man because from what I've witnessed, your Sonic likes kissing on a human princess. I'll save from this frozen blood her in my garden, cause Sonic loves his warm and he's the gift smarts, and I'm ruler of stars and you'll follow my will. Oh, did I win?
Game over! Video game rap battles! Player 1, Slenderman. Player 2, Siren Head. Fight! Just when I thought that I've had it, I'm someone back in to keep rapping against all these hopeless new horrors. I'll send out the sirens, a siren is static. I've punished these crosses before. One of my copies is clone is the worst that I found. I'm one of a kind, I'll make sure you're the last of your species. You better proceed to lay down. Slenderman, operators on the line to hang up A9's phone to rise like a boom, go boom, your show is mine. And you, man, you're just a messy grind. It seems those pixels sense of time. My deconstructed hero grind. Look like a Sega that Freddy would have. You with your sonics just gotta go fast. All of these blazers who blaring their raps, imitating my style, get smoked on the track from the pyrokinesis. You know that I tame. You scared of rifles that see you with flames in your flashlights and forwards and sides and distortions. Make sense that a mimic would copy my game.
Sorry to our listeners for what you just heard. To make it up to you, we'll show you a true Henderson verse. These frequencies will blow your mind. No need to try and stop it. When I play my waves, I'm dropping bombs like you at the box office. I'm not one that you can avoid. You're a white boy to white noise. You're shutting your lights, and in my next fight, I'm at one with your voice. Enter my meadows, you're done. No life, your body can't run. You took this face off, too literal, son, cause 2 miles are better than none. I'm standing at 40 feet tall, I take it. You're falling short when we brawl, just face it. Creepy, this boss that cooked up was wasted when you got schooled by all these basics. I'm the patron saint of going missing with no trace while you've been watered down to eggplants versus zombies Easter egg.
Nothing but my hype man as I'm spreading fear and fire. So it's time for patron saints to bow down to this dark messiah. As the skinny rape will fade away, contract his slender sickness.
Quit acting like you don't know where you copied how to mimic. You once were raining fear, but now got Razzies to your name. You went from ARGs to GRAs. This sexual offender man's been ran out of work. The only noise I need to stop you is an Amber Alert.
Game over! Video game rap battles! Player 1, Slenderman! Player 2, Baldi! Fight!
I started to believe this industry can't get more shallow. Yet another horrid horror came its way into my shadow. Tall and pale, bald assailant teleporting round the map. But instead of leaving victims dead, you give their ass a slap? Are you serious? I'm furious. People are really fearing this. You're a Slender remake that is more of a pre-K that will never equate to be period. That's nearly it. I will sever each leg to crumble your foundation. So step in my elementary for some real education.
Oh, there he is, still scaring kids. Congratulations, you exist. I figured something awful was in the mix. Well, the button-proofing white people shouldn't spit. This dated shroud is not allowed in my schoolhouse. You're flunking out for those rhymes. I'll award a shiny quarters if you sell it out. I mean, you got a movie coming now. Sure, that'll be a smash based on every other gaming flick. Well, you can do the math. Now let's do my favorite subject. What happens when I subtract your head from the rest of your carcass and then split it into half? Class is in session, may I please have your attention? Take this drum rope for suspension, hang from your neck in detention. Your reign of fame is now ended, I'll sweep the floor with you, man. I get madder every verse you fail, get out while you can.
I've got you decoded, the pages I wrote it, then you went and stole it. Put it in your notebooks, we packaged and sold it to kids. But you know it is me that you owe. The numbers that you're growing, I gave you your start. Hoping you finish, you won't make it far. Now I get fresh and I'll tear out your heart. Then I persisted to rip you apart. I was not for the vision, I'm Slenderman. Put you in a hospice, there's no treatment for A9s. Each one is really frightening to Mavis speaking. I'm the peak of all horror. You are just a trending fad that is soon to die out right along with Hero Bright and now.
Let's look at your results, and based on your grim grading, I can see why you dropped out of school, Slim Shady. I can't believe it. If you think that verse would make me shudder, then you're twisted as your 12-year-olds who go and stab each other.
Video game rap battles! Player 1, Pac-Man. Player 2, Kirby. Fight!
Talking OGs and you know it's Pac-Man. It's the eater of the beats against a living trash can. You so lonely while you wallowing. If you would spit and swallow, I'll be kicking with the misses and the kids in Pac-Land. Waka 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 flocka when I'm dropping hot bars. Got a record that's named after me that hit the top charts. You're a tone deaf mute from the planet pop star. Even hitting down B couldn't make you rock hard. Yeah, talking down to me, you better check the namesake. You gawking at the very first Hall of Fame game. Rather be brought to the Smash Bros game late than rot in the bottom of the tears in Melee. I'm the perfect pixel when it's making tokens. This spray was just designed to only be placeholding. You're gonna need an ally if I find you open, and I'll leave you like you met a night in brawl. Broken.
What a nightmare, that's a rap disaster. Alan Hale, let me flow and send them right back at ya. I'm a jolly fella, you're a glee preventer. Even your solo show is a ghostly adventure. I may spit and swallow cause I just be pimping. Gave games to your wife cause you always be simping. And so I just zoom in and ride with your missus. I took her to Dreamland, she loves my 8 inches. Boy, you die as soon as you touch. You're a pizza with a mess slice, I'm gobbling up. Stick a fork inside your rabbit cause we all had enough. I don't need to copy that cause I can already suck. How you gonna try to fight? I'm destructive on the mic. You should just be saying things we're saving you on brighter light. You sounded like you bugging when you on the beat, sir. Pac-Man looking like he got the yellow fever.
Guess you didn't get some curry cause you can't spit hot. Mean those lines you strung together were an epic yawn. You're a hungry little box who floats around and think he's best. So I'll make sure this low tip puff is finally getting put to rest. Which characters don't recognize, just let me know, bro. The king of all the cabinets, a twinkle popo. This battle was a pointless one, at least they know though. The story of how Pinky had become a ghost, yo.
You got old head flows, we consider you a relic. But you acting like a mumble rapper popping all these pellets. I'm explosive hypernova, this is how it starts. Spits, you're an echo to the game, brother next to Dark Pit. You seem like a beginner when you're smashing the beat. If you wanna be the winner, just try playing as me. And I don't give a fuck, man, if you diss on my name. Cause your app is like when kids would graffiti your games.
Game over! Video game rap battle! Player 1, Super Mario! Player 2, Sonic the Hedgehog! Fight!
Let's go back to the dark age where light shone for Stark and an arcade embarking to shape the video game industry. If there's one mascot that think it's a me, let's watch you clock out a mock speed running away from my hedgehog stop screen. Notice how I think the intro bro spits. Bring a hell for greater than the one of 06. It's a great gaming race and you're getting laughed. How you tend to be a fast when you're a crap on the track. I'ma burn your bro when I'm through with you. The one who see your true colors, black and blue. I'm a problem whose business rise. The crushed out content your franchise provides. My big red button so you'll see soon. I can still glow up with one sonic boom.
The blue blur speeding around and storming your car, screwing the street rat, crawling in the sewers of New York. You jump around on the ground and streets round the king, but if you want to win the princess, the secret is ring. You trash from the past, you gotta go fast. With all my pals, we got the Dreamcast. While you're alone with a toad and a cowardly bro, I stepped out the game because you're too slow. Now I'll show you with the speed of light how to spin dash attack, how my lyrics will rise. I've been taking first place since my creation. I've been crushing fat man for a generation. Or taxidermy so you can get your flies secured, but you're just a subspecies who's high on shrooms. Devour all your power-ups, you'll still be beat. If you are what you eat, then say hello to my feet.
Mamma mia! With this abuse, I'm gonna get beat a real reason to sue. You ain't living my shadow, brawling me is the bull. I just wanted to roll, he'll drive you in the fast food. Sega will be nothing else one trick rat. And his member's more annoying than Big the Cat. So that never fits the gaming godfather son. Cause the Mario's always #1.
Mario's going missing, that's the best that you got. Meanwhile, I'm taking bites from Nintendo's melting pot. Spin chaos on the biggest seller from Japan. Flatten this crumble like paper, so you better jump, man. This So your title since they're all the same. Alone you're harder than I did at the Olympic Games. But now I got you choking like you went down the wrong pipe. Well, that's what happens when you're from the fastest thing alive. Game over!
Guys, are we sure this is the matchup? I mean, they aren't really video game characters.
Just read the card.
Okay.
Video game rap battles! Player 1, Pennywise! Player 2, Joker! Fight!
Pennywise, the dancing clown. Become your greatest whore when I'm on a track. All I need to do for you is wear a bad face mask. Thought you'd be a better rapper since you had face tats. Thought they remade that. Look at those reboots and offshoots. This clown shape shifts more than I do. Killed it as legend, but anything newer proves Joker's the only clown down in the sewer. That's boring. You bore me. So take a few steps right towards me. Your guns are not stopping this cosmic anomaly. When you're disarmed just like Georgie. You're laughing but you can't ignore me. Like your life this whole pattern's a joke. These raps that you gas and drop in fast and facet. Come on, Mr. J, time to float. So this is the clown that they said so hot. Talk about bad jokes, that's the best you've got. Heard you like carnivals, check my spot. But that won't be corn when you hear that pop. Critics will rant and rave, now Joker's back again. Insane, you get clown hard if they all heard you. Cause you dragged on even longer than your chapter 2. Tell me what makes you so special. The dreadful result of King using my stencil. The metal with Joker and rapping is mental. Cause I'm making magic tricks using the pencil. Time for some spider squishing. How you gonna battle me while you hide from children? I be busting out of prisons when I drop these bars. You'll be telling everybody how you got these scars. It's been a long time since I've cracked like that. Did you rap or just spray me with your laughing gas? Power, evasion, chaos lives inside of me. You broke down cause we live in a society. Look at you go, can't lie, that hurt. It takes 27 years for you to write that verse. I'm sharp as my knife, but today I'll be blunt. Cause you're only it when a is in front. Can't touch me when you spent half your life in cells. Your friends are insane and your fans are incels. So serious, Penny, take yourself more lightly. Now I'm not a kid, but this pedo can bite me. I'm your stream. I'm the clown prince of crime. Well, I come from the king. Now when it comes to rhymes, your punchlines are jokes, so when I'm on the track, I am the clown that will have the last laugh.
Game over!
So that was the top 10 best video game rap battles, and this was so hard to make. Like, at first I thought, that should probably be fine. But no, I spent a lot of time thinking, not just of what songs to put on the list, but where to put each song. I had to re-listen to them, like, multiple times, and it was just so hard to make. But I think I got the best choices. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and comment down below what you want to see next. And subscribe to the watcher. Also comment down below your favorite rap battle songs. Peace out, easy. Mwah. Love it. See you next.